When Alvaro Fernandez signed for Manchester United, he arrived in a country hopelessly wrestling with the pandemic. The city of Manchester was just surviving, and there were strict laws forbidding large social gatherings and free movement. Fernandez, who was born in northwestern Spain, was just 17 years old and he couldn't speak English. It was a challenging time for the youngster, but he persevered in his new surroundings and studied hard during his intensive English lessons. Although most teenagers would struggle, Fernandez was determined to make his dream of playing in the Premier League work. He was also given access to documentaries on the club and Manchester to help him integrate. At the beginning, when I came here to England, I was in digs with an English family. It was very good from them, the defender recently told club media. The first year I could only go back to Spain at Christmas and summer, so it was hard to come to a new place and a new culture, with a new football team as well. It was hard, but the people have always been good to me in England. Fernandez played in Deportivo La Coruña's academy before joining Real Madrid. He spent 3 years with the Spanish Giants, but he swapped the Bernabeu for Old Trafford in the summer of 2020 after failing to agree an extension on his deal. United scouts liked what they had seen and he was offered a 4-year contract, with the option of another year's extension. Fernandez accepted the challenge in the midst of the pandemic and he's not looked back since. After his arrival in Manchester, Fernandez made a handful of appearances for the under-18s at the start of the 2020-21 season, but he quickly graduated to the under-21 setup, a decision which was immediately vindicated by his displays. His English steadily improved and he made a statement with his first few performances at the start of the following season, his second, when assisting against Leicester and scoring against Chelsea and Manchester City in the opening 3 fixtures. Fernandez is a natural left-back, but he possesses great attacking qualities. His marauding runs down the left channel quickly became a feature of matches at Leigh Sports Village and his potential was starting to become obvious. That progress was rewarded by a promotion to first-team training in spring 2022. Ralf Rangnick named Fernandez in his first-team matchday squad against Chelsea in April of that year and 3 more squad inclusions followed. The youngster also received the Denzel Haroun Reserve Team Player of the Year award and Nick Cox, head of academy, said that had been an excellent role model and that had displayed all of the characteristics staff want to see from pupils. The only surprise was Fernandez wasn't given his first-team debut last season, especially when considering it was Alex Telles starting at left-back and that Alejandro Garnacho, who also arrived from Spain in the same summer, was given his. Erik ten Hag's reign soon began. Tyrell Malacia was signed and the decision to make Fernandez available for loan for the next stage of his development was made, which sparked a host of championship clubs to inquire about a move. Preston North End, who are a short drive away from Manchester, confirmed his signing on a season-long loan in late July, and it's understood their assurances about playing time and their plan for Fernandez played a key role in the deal. Fernandez has made 37 appearances this season and he's made 23 starts in the championship. The season's gone quick, we're into the last months now, but it's been very good. I'm happy and taking lots of experience from it, he said recently. I'm getting minutes and that's what I wanted when I came here, so it's perfect. Hopefully I'll play a few more times so I can say I've played 40 games in my first year in the championship. It's a good challenge. We want to get to the playoffs. Preston manager Ryan Lowe has consistently praised Fernandes throughout the campaign, and he said in February that United staff have been delighted with his move. In terms of the games he's played for us and the minutes he's played, I know Man United are absolutely over the moon with it. Because he is a good player, but he's still young and naive, Lowe told Lancs Live. We still have to tactically tell him what to do and what not to do. His awareness, defending, has got a lot better, and it's a learning process for Alvaro. When he plays and performs the way he can, he's a very good player. The rotation we have, with him and Robbie, we have a youngster who can be on the front foot and then a bit more experience defensively and offensively. So, it's a good battle between the two of them, and we feel either can do the job required. Lowe has hinted at a desire to keep Fernandes at Deepdale Stadium on a permanent deal, but that is highly unlikely. Preston do not have the kind of funds that might somehow tempt United, nor does the club want to sell him at this stage. Fernandes will return to United at the end of the campaign, and he will be assessed by Ten Hag in pre-season. He has physically matured during his promising year in the Championship, and he should return to Carrington like a new player. Regular starts for Preston against players much his senior in a demanding, high-pressure division has helped to accelerate his development, and another loan move, this time to a Premier League club, seems the logical next step. There was Premier League interest in Fernandes last year, and his reputation has only been enhanced by his season with Preston. What lies beyond that for the Spaniard remains to be seen. Malaysia, 23, was the first signing Ten Hag made last summer, and Shaw has just signed a new 4-year contract. Ten Hag has described Shaw as the best left fullback in the UK, and he seems to have that starting position nailed down. Regardless of the pathway ahead of him, Fernandes is making excellent progress and his future is bright. His dream of playing in the Premier League for Manchester United could yet happen.